100 at the end of the year. Jacob Phaup and Tyler Dunn, the opening draw. Sonny and 35 at faceoff as the ball kicks into the corner off a wild melee. Picked up by Joey Epstein with a man in front. Pass too high. Phaup pushed off the ball, and here come the 8 in orange, the defender. A little hesitant. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? He went, Epstein with the layup.
The Dodger, and I mentioned, you have Dordovic, you have Curry. Who is going to be that third, fourth option in terms of breaking a defense down?
5 minutes in, we're tied up at 1. Both teams have been able to break the seal, so to speak. Phaup control.
Along the way, you look at the way the game of lacrosse is played right now. Like prior to his arrival on the college scene in 1987.
Third marker of the year. He was one of the reasons that Hopkins was able to turn a 2-4 start in 2020 and win 2 games in the Big Ten tournament and nearly beat Maryland to get into the big dance.
Placement on a shot on the righty goalie was perfect. In a 45-degree angle, so he gets that better angle. Big move by Tucker.
He's a redshirt junior. He's a pro 2 years from now in the Premier Lacrosse League, without a doubt.
Oh.
I would guess he'd be a top 5 draft choice.
100%. He loves the game of lacrosse. Majority of his career at Johns Hopkins as a midfielder, putting together a nice senior campaign.
Shooters are so good these days. You got
in recruiting class, Tucker Dordovic and Brendan Curry, and he was the headliner in terms of nationally.
The blast, defensive communication issue, tied up at 4.
Looked like Kyle Wharton on that spot.
6 seconds between tallies. Seabold's got a step. We're knotted up at 4. Faceoffs have not been a huge factor yet. Here's a skirmish. Nice lefty grounder. You've got to be aware.
But as a goalie, do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of times you're planning that the offensive player.
The yank game. Yeah. Most guys will shoot to the far post there.
So you saw he took a step or two towards that far pipe. He was actually low compared to a lot of the times we've seen him.
5-5 extra man goal. Seabold from Cordis. From inside 14 yards, stare down the goalie, and walk away without a bump, a bruise, a scrape. You got problems defensively. Right off the draw, bounce shot wide. Cuse in the sport that really need to be reinvestigated, and I would say that leads the list.
It happens every once in a while. You'll find a
Joey Epstein. There's a good look.
Yeah, it's a lot worse. I actually put the makeup on for him in the parking lot. You got to do something. You're going to be making calls today, Steve.
Big face-off win by Tyler Dunn, but Hopkins sloppy with the ball. McManus can't pick it up. He doesn't. Spins out of traffic. What a corner now, 4-2. After this game was knotted at 4 apiece.
That's a big goal by Degnan, too. And understanding just that little spot in the Syracuse defense, finding that seam. Caught Murphy ball watching and had the patience to get that one off.
Trail check. Cook loses. Kyle has become a part of this Hopkins team. He's a middle school student. Coach Millman went out to a school for a signing day.
That's outstanding.
He was at practice last Thursday in a JHU jersey. Actually broke the huddle. Individually, I'm not sure it's ever been rivaled the way he ran through like four orange defenders on that one particular goal.
It's 6 that day.
He did his best. Hopkins, given the trajectory of that,
to a guy like Angelus who buries it.
Angelus' second goal of the game. He opened the scoring this afternoon. 4 to go. It would take a miraculous effort from Jacob Phaup, the face-off man. Hopkins better protect against the fast break, and they do. Tyler Dunn scrapping for it. That ball rolls out of bounds. So 47 seconds and a 3-goal margin.